Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hardcore in Middle-earth, our One Life hardcore character on max landscape difficulty. I hope everyone is doing well. But yeah, I think last time we were in Evendim. We just headed over to Osgurith. And yeah, I think today we're going to get back into some Evendim, really. What are we, level 37? So we're really close to level 40, which I'm really excited. We're going to be able to sort of head off into some other areas, explore some new areas. And yeah, so we might do a bit of that today, actually. We might go over to the Trollshaws, do a couple of things around there before level 40. But yeah. So I think last time... Where were we last time as well? Yeah, we just got into Osford here, so... kind of have some lower-ish level quests to do around here. Let's have a look here. Now, I think... we did have the festival to do. Now, I might leave the festival today. I kind of just want to get straight into doing some stuff. We've done like the festival at the start of every stream. I am one off doing this, but I might do this at the end of the stream instead. We might just go do some festival quests towards the end to like finish things off and sort of chill out before we end the stream. I'm going to be having a break over the weekend, so we're sort of having like a Friday celebratory stream here before I have like a little bit of a break, just to catch up on some editing and some other things IRL. But yeah, hope everyone is well and stays well. Ooh, we have a new talent point as well. Now, last stream, I believe it was Azruthan or Death that suggested getting Armor Crush, which I think I actually might get. I may actually respec to get this all the way maxed, because I was thinking about it, and he was sort of saying that it's like the best incoming damage attack in the game. But it will make a big difference for us, I reckon, to get this. So I might respec. I think we'd probably... excuse me. I like having the Bee Swarm one, but we'd probably like get rid of... maybe Thorns? Oh, no, that one's good as well. Don't know actually what we'd get rid of, to be honest. We just need 2 points. Well, I might respec. Anyway. And we're going to go... and that one was really good. Get that and that. More vitality. I mean, do we really care about like that much vitality when I could just get evade chance? I think that's better. Points in that, we get this now. Then we fully get that. Then we get that. Then we get 3 points in this, 2 points in that. I really like the B one. That just gives me max morale. Alright, let me just blow my nose quickly. Yeah, so Armor Crush. I don't want to change too much. That seems good. Yeah, that seems good. Assertive Roar, we still have that ability, I realize, so that still gives us that. It's just the extra morale on top that we get from putting points into there. This seems really good, though. Alright, let's go with that. So yeah, we've just changed a little bit. We have a... This skill is now like an incoming damage buff, so... Kind of want to move things around a little bit. I've gotten kind of used to where everything is, but... I'm going to move this here like this, kind of move everything up one. Because we can sort of always have this active and always deal more damage. Oh, I'm still in Age of Myth category. I am. Thank you, Poison, and welcome to the chat. God, it's just so many things every time I switch. Let's see. Hopefully that's better. Does that seem better? Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I should actually check everything's... Yeah, we've got the right stuff. Cool. Awesome. Well, yes. All right. New skill we have, which is great. You can open a gold GIF as well. Sweet. And nice. Well, let's get straight into it. I guess let's just do a couple of quests around Evendim. We have this sort of big quest thing that's like to assist all these people. We'll probably just stick in Evendim for a little bit longer and then sort of move around, because I think once we sort of get to like level 38, 39, the quests are probably going to get a bit lower level. We also have all the wanted posters around here as well. There's actually like a lot of quests we can pick up here, so we can do like a huge... Ooh, that's a small fellowship one though. Small fellowship quest, hey? Defeat Andy Iden. Pick him up anyway. I'm at least glad that we are a level 2 above this area if we're getting... like fellowship quests. I don't think that one's that hard though. Well, that one's just a normal one. That's nice.
Why are you
Hill Tripper.
I'll not
Think Tomb Robbers. Burning Island. Don't need to do these island ones. So there's also like there's quests on these 2 islands here in Evendim as well, which are pretty cool. Like we probably won't be doing them just because we've kind of out-leveled them quite a lot. But there's some cool sort of little quests here. I really like Evendim. It's a really unique... I've said it like 1,000 times, but it's a really nice area. It's really like diverse, lots of different things. I think we'll sort of do the quests around here, and then when we get sent over to the Yule, I guess, the Eve Spies, we'll do some of the missions around here as well. Get rid of that. Don't mind that bot.
I'll not be ignored. Hello
Spend
there.
some time looking for boars. This quest is hilarious. We literally just have to wait for 30 minutes. So that's done, that's done. Just want to make sure to get all the bounty boards. I think there's some more over here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's one. The Vile War. We'll hide this quest. Man, I love being able to track so many quests. Ah, it's so good. So good.
What do you need?
Harry Hinchcliffe. That bot's name was Grizzly Town. Which is very funnily related to us as a Bjorning, I feel like.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Oh, alright, well that seems like it's... Yeah, there might be one more up here. Let's go quickly check. Hope the camera looks all good as well. Yeah, it looks all set up, yeah. Oh, we got that one, okay. Alright, so we have to go... Now, black badges, I can get rid of that. Like, hide it. So we can just see the quests that we want to work on. Also, actually, quickly look at Earthkin. This is for Angmar, I believe, yeah. Alright, so we can go down here, down here, down there, and then we could like go back up. Something like that. Let's do that. And let's not jump all the way off there. I don't like hearing that sound effect. Yeah, so I guess for anyone new to the videos or the streams as well, we are a one life hardcore character. We only have one life. We have not died yet. And we're also playing on max landscape difficulty, difficulty 9. We multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, so if you're watching over on the YouTube in the future and you want to catch a stream, I normally pop information around that, but I stream at 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time or 9 AM UTC time. Let's do this. This guy, I mean, this is right. Yeah? Wait, maybe not. Ah, robbers and poachers. Oh, okay, that's just like everyone. Okay, so we've got to go down there. Which we want to be careful of these cliffs. Look around there. Alright, back into fighting mode. Back in LOTRO. He's around here somewhere, I think, right? I think we actually saw him. Yeah, here he is. Is this the small fellowship one? No, okay, it's Andy Iden. Right. I was gonna say. I should actually take care of these little guys. Maybe we'll fear. Oh. Fear him away. We take care of these ones. We haven't used our fear for a while, actually. We've been pretty safe. We've been playing it pretty safe. Completed deeds. Oh. Nice, got him. Now let's go down to... Where is this Andy Iden guy? Up there, oh, okay. I wonder what makes it a small fellowship. Can we get through here? No. Alright, we're gonna go down this way. Ooh, let's just run through. Ah. Alright. Quest item. Oh. An old trove. I don't know what that's all about. Oh. What elk, leave me alone. Up on there, okay. Oh, is this just the guy that's like wandering around? It is. That's easy. There he is. Let's just get straight in there. Yeah, so wow, that is like a really good ability to have. It's like every 20 seconds we can use this and it lasts for 10 seconds, gives more incoming damage. So yeah, Death was definitely right. Harold Rawland, hi, hello, welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. Just popping in to watch your Staying Alive tour. Well, I hope you enjoy. Our tour is going pretty well so far, you know. We are alive, so I guess that's as best as it can go, really. Oh, I appreciate it. Really do. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, and glad you enjoy the watch. We're going to have a good session tonight, get through some leveling. I'm really keen to get into, like, level 40. Once we get to level 40, we're going to start getting into some different areas, really jumping around between, like, a lot of those different areas before we get into Moria. So yeah, no, I'm really excited for that. We're going to push through. We might actually get to level 40 tonight, to be honest. Because we haven't done any festival quests, we're just straight into it. And I am having a bit of a break over the weekend, so I thought it'd be good to get a good session in, and yeah. But I have been really enjoying playing through Evendim. It's really nice. Oh, look at that. Mountain. Is that Forest Shell up there, or that's kind of almost to the east of Forest Shell? That's like up here somewhere. Evendim is one of the most beautiful regions. I'm glad you agree. It is, isn't it? It's just such a diverse region as well. Like, I love how much different things there are within one region, and I feel like all the areas before Evendim, they're very, like, samey. Like, the Shire is the Shire, and Breeland's Bree, Lonelands is Lonelandy. But you come to Evendim and you have a little bit of everything. I think I was saying the other day, it's like, you know, the sausage of areas or something, you know, or it's like the soup of areas. You know, you have a little bit of Shire area and a little bit of sandy area, and then Dunedain, and then the Tree Ants, and the Snowy North, and the Undead to the east, and yeah. It's like a bit of everything. I feel like when I first played Lord of the Rings Online, Evendim is, I feel like, is what kind of made it stick for me. And I guess it's like the first kind of area that you... Well, maybe not the first, but one of the first areas you go to that isn't really, like, talked about in the books or the movies as much, you know, towards the start. So it's like the first time you go to some area that's very much just a LOTRO thing. And it was kind of like, wow, like, this exists here, like, this is awesome. I guess we're going into the bear den. The wilds of Evendim. Got some guys on our tail. Let's try to lose them. Maybe we can just... Surely, yep, there we go. So we got to get dry logs and bear hides. Oh, well, we just got to kill these guys. Perfect. I have a level 150 character. I've played for almost 5 years. Nice. I think, yeah, I only have one character at max. Oh, actually, no, they're not at max level anymore because I haven't leveled them through the new, like, through Umbar and all that. I remember I got them to, like, I think it was level 140 just before that came out. It's a crazy bear brawl when you fight other bears, yeah. Especially with the music as well. It's like the fight music that comes on. It's like very... diddle-a-doo, diddle-a-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm showing them who's boss. I don't like fighting the little ones. What am I doing? He didn't even live long enough to become a hardcore. Where else am I going? I'm just getting logs and this, aren't I? Okay. God. I don't like that. Like, these drops like this. Like, I know that's a kind of safe distance, but, I feel like sometimes you can glitch out falling off things. Should be cleansing. I just don't want to fall off things at all. Which is kind of funny, because it's changed the way I played a lot, because I'm very careful about where I go, and I feel like it's kind of normally you just run in a direction sometimes and see what happens. But I'm kind of sticking to the paths a lot more. I like that. I don't want to fight you. Oh wait, I actually don't have to fight them. It's okay. I found out the other day that the awnings refuse to eat meat, which I thought was, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but like actually in the lore they do, which I was like, oh, that's cool. There's a there's a vegetarian class you can play essentially. Totally okay with like killing everything in our path though, but when it comes to eating it, nope. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense if you're literally like half animal, you know. Well, it makes sense as a human as well, so it makes like you'd think it'd make complete sense as a Bjorning. Let's do some little pull together. We can fight all these, I reckon, like this. Just gotta keep all of our buffs on. We'll even put some thorns on and stuff. Go like full yell mode. The coupon code, yes. I was going to talk about that. I did see that. Yes. Thanks for reminding me, though. I did see that when I logged in. It's insane. I was going to stop somewhere and talk about it a bit because I'm going to turn it into a short. But for anyone that's just watching now that wants to cash in on that coupon right now, there's a coupon code for like every quest pack in the game up until Gundabad, Mordor, Gondor, the Black Gate, the Vales of Anduin, the Wildwood, the Yondershire, Mordor, Minas Morgul, the Gundabad, and the coupon code is, and I'm going to type it in chat as well for you guys, Explore Our World. That's the coupon code. It's valid, yeah, until the 3rd of November. But chuck that in. Get that in there. I'll make a quick video thing on that as well. Once we stop for a bit. Or maybe that's enough to cut into a short. I don't know. I'll do it twice soon. the code's been there before. Yeah, it's come back. I've used it before on this account, and Poison, you might have used it as well. I feel like it might have been the one, like, because there was one like a year or two ago, right? But yeah, it's come back, which is awesome. I kind of feel like they should just like make that a default. If they keep bringing it back, just but I don't know. Maybe not. Keeps people engaged playing the game, you know, looking out for the coupons. But I don't know, I thought it wasn't all of them, so I'm checking. Yeah, they might have added like 1 or 2 on the end of it as well, so it might actually be... If you've used the one before, it might be worth just using it again. Like, I don't think I actually have any to unlock, but yeah. Because the Yonder Shy is in it as well and stuff, so there might be some sort of ones there that... Yeah, we've got to take out these guys. Yeah, once I get back to Oscarith, I'll talk about that briefly. Mainly for YouTube and the shorts. Don't worry, I know you guys have already gotten it all sorted, but got to get the word out. Every time I watch a stream, I start off not wanting to play, and you always motivate me to jump in. It's hard. Well, I mean, a coupon is pretty hard to say no to. But yeah, it is. It's a disease. Lovely, just running around, mindlessly doing some questing. I love it. Oh, we got the old Trove quest done as well, without me even realizing. The old Trove, where's that? Oh, down at Tinadur. Okay. So Tomb Robbers and Elk launchers, and there's also some stuff up here. Harry Hinchcliffe. Okay, good. Your name changed in chat, like the color as well, Poison, unless you just did that manually. I just realized. That wigged me out. The color. You did change it. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, it's nice actually picking a color because then it's set. It stays at that. I think if you have it like set as a default, it can randomly changes sometimes. It's nice having that set color though. I just need it to not be everyone else's color confuses me. Yeah. That's why, I mean, you've got your little moderator button as well. It helps. We're all the green team now, though. Harold's the only orange. He's holding the color palette. Yeah, it gets me sometimes as well. Someone will join the chat and talk and their color's like the same as someone else, and it takes me a second to realize it's someone else. I'm like, oh, hey, oh, welcome in. Like, I thought, yeah. Gotta more actually look at names rather than colors. We are clearing through this quest. On our way up there, nice. All right. Now we'll go down this way. I actually can remember I've died falling off this cliff before on other characters. Just to see, it's like a weird deceiving cliff and you're like, oh, I just gotta go this way, and then you just run off the edge accidentally. Thank God for my just general knowledge of the game and memory. I think I would really struggle with this if I didn't have that, I think. It's those little things that you overlook. Got my iced coffee to keep me going. Alright, let's go up here. Now this is actually the entrance into Trollshaws, which is kind of cool. Which I would like to go explore a little bit. As I was saying before, once we get to level 40, we're going to be like jumping around between a whole lot of different areas, just kind of doing a whole lot of things before we get to about like 47, 48, and then we're going to go to Evendim. I really wanted to do like all the pre-quests outside of Moria around Evendim. There's a lot of cool quests there. So yeah, from like level 40 to like 47, we're going to jump around between like some different places, look at some different things. I wanted to like go to like the Wildwood, maybe just go to Angmar a little bit, you know, go to Trollshaws, maybe Misty Mountains, that sort of thing. Jump around. We've mainly just been doing Evendim because I don't want to go to the Trollshaws, which I could have gone there like sort of a couple of levels ago if we wanted to jump around between some areas. But yeah, it's very dense. It's going to be tough when you get to higher levels and even the ones in Umbar, which you haven't done before. Yeah, that is a very good point. My just memory of those areas is a lot different. I think even once we get to like past Moria, it's going to be tough. I'm more worried about Rohan and that sort of thing. Once we get like the War Steed and all of those like mobs that run around, we're going to have to be really careful. I'll probably honestly fight on foot a lot and try to avoid a lot of those quests because the War Steeds, like, just everyone knows how laggy they can be. I'm really keen to try them on with the new servers though, the new 64-bit servers, and see like how much better they are. But it's just mainly if we get a bit of lag while we're on the wall mount, we could like go flying off a cliff or something like that, you know, because they just move so fast and we get a bit of lag and then suddenly we like rubber band and go like, "Woo," and like, yeah. You found no signs of boars in Evendim. Nice. We perfectly timed that almost. Oh my god, the wall bands will be crazy. I know. Yeah. And they chase you down and stuff. So I've really got to be careful. Like, and yeah, and there's like high level ones that just like, they're kind of like the roaming threats and stuff, you know, that are like world bosses. Not as hard, but like the fact that they're on their mounts, they can kind of chase you down. So we'll have to figure out our Bjorning. I'm sure we'll have similar abilities on the War Steed though, like lots of heals and stuff, but we'll have to spend a while making sure we've got that all figured out. And then I'll probably focus more on the sort of ground quests in Rohan and stuff and avoid War Steeds entirely. We can like get a War Steed and make him look really cool though, that'd be awesome. Maybe from the festival I should get some War Steed cosmetics as well. Because it would be cool to have like a really decked out War Steed that looks really cool. I do really like that. As much as the War Steeds are like a bit sort of buggy and stuff at times, like when you're actually navigating with them, they're essentially like a custom mount, which is so cool. And being able to like make your own mount with the War Steeds, which are steeds that you, for anyone that doesn't know, like War Steeds are in combat steeds essentially. You can run around and fight people while on the mount, but you also get this sort of cosmetic interface that you can unlock cosmetics for and then make your War Steed look however you want. You can change like the head of it and you can change like the bridle and the saddle and different colors and that sort of thing. So you can kind of make up your own look for a mount, which I think is so cool. You can be a sub-challenge leveling Rohan no War Steed, true. Well, I think it will be easier doing it like that, yeah. And do like cosmetics for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be cool. Alright. Is this the... Oh no, this is a different guy. So the small fellowship quest's up here. Right, okay. Enmity of Goblins. Where are we at with that? We've got a while to go. There's that guy. What are you doing, Bev? Make sure to have your abilities on, you doofus. Nice. Alright. Back. Oh. No. All right. Big mountains around here. I should actually do like a poll on the YouTube or something like that for like what people's favorite areas are from like level 40 to 50. Get like a general idea. I'm just actually curious to know what people love the most. Like voting between like, you know, Angmar, Misty Mountains, the Wildwood, Trollshaws, I guess Eregion. There's probably more there as well that I'm missing, like Breaking your Trollshaws, Missy Mountains, Angmar, Forest Shell as well. That'd be cool. Maybe do that. And then that might help me sort of decide how long we spend in areas, because like either that or I'll just be sort of doing it based on what I'm feeling like. This bit was always really sketchy, I remember. Like, I think I've fallen off sort of these sort of bits down before. I find it funny that, like, my whole hardcore thing, it's like mainly focusing on not falling off things. Like, we can survive pretty well in combat, but my main concern is constantly making sure we're in safe grounds and not going to fall off something. Yeah, that's how I've died most of the time on other characters. Other non-hardcore characters. So where is this guy? Did we do it? Maybe we killed him. Maybe it wasn't like a small fellowship. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of weird that it was called a small fellowship quest.
What is this world
Basil,
coming to?
meet
Why
for
are
the
you
spit. Nice. Ally of the Wardens of the Innuminous. Ooh. Ooh, I think that's one more, right? And then we get Kindred. I do like that with the Numinous as well. I feel like you spend so much time here that you can actually get the reputations, like the reputation up while you're in the whole area. Like, we've already got to Ally. You get a lot of like the reputation tokens and that sort of thing. Like, where are they? Like these things, Tomb Raider sashes and the black badges and those sort of things. By the end of it, a lot of the time you have more of those reputation items than you actually need.
Good day. Can I take a moment of your time?
Collect choice cuts of meat. Okay. Curious number of bears, and I am one of them.
What is
But-
this world coming to?
Yes.
What is this world coming to?
And there's actually some cool pieces of gear we can get from the reputation as well, so... I do think if you're trying to do like a hardcore character or something, or like max landscape difficulty, and you know, want some good gear, Evendim's a great place to go. It's been really good. Just be careful of all the cliffs. There's a lot of high, like sort of high up areas and stuff. I'd say that's the one thing to be careful of. But
It's a sorry
get some
day.
good gear, some simple sort of
Won't you
quests.
meet me?
Ooh, what's that? New deeds. Deeds of Evendim. Oh, we did the quest deed. Nice. Virtue XP. Sweet. Now that was something we haven't really looked at. I need to ask for a veteran's opinion on what traits I should actually have for my Bjorning. Because I kind of just picked Zeal and then a heap of random strong stuff, and I kind of also followed... Oh, we have another slot here. The virtuous Bjorning trait. I made sure we had Fortitude, Empathy, and Honor, because I figured that just having a free point in that is pretty good. But yeah. Okay. Is that Basil? That's his Basil. I might go turn these in first.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Woe to me.
Nice.
What can I do for
Bounty,
you?
bounty,
How can I be of service?
and stores. Winter.
Greetings.
I should show you my ones. I remember figuring them out once. Yeah, true.
Stay a moment.
Yeah, definitely just like nice to just have a general idea of what's kind of good. I think I at least have...
Do something for me.
Ooh, we get a pocket item. Awesome. We've been needing one, like a good one of these. Because I know Zeal is definitely a great one, because Might's our main stat, and that's like the Might one. And then all of the defensive ones we have are like really good to have. I think Loyalty is a really good one to have, maybe, because incoming healing rating, yeah, and we have a lot of heals. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too sure about like what's better. And there might be some better options that are more like damage dealy ones, but I think I just want to go more defensive.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alright, so we're just going to do another round of these, pretty
Might I
much.
take a moment of your time?
Read the poster near Basil. Oh, here. Oh, this is hilarious. The poster is written in a messy scrawl, but the words leap off the parchment at you. For the death of huge jacked man, Bjorning of no account, Qbeth Spirant offers 2 gold pieces. That is a shit bounty. 2 gold pieces, bro. Like, you really think anyone's gonna try to kill me? I'm a hardcore. They're gonna die. That's hilarious.
What do you need?
He's a villain. The sparring circle? You want to fight this? You want to beat him in single combat? I do. Yeah, let's fight him. Is this an instance as well? It is. Oh, dude, he's got no chance because we don't have landscape difficulty in here. Oh man, poor guy. Poor guy. Here he comes. I guess we get a little taste of what it's like to be not on landscape difficulty whenever we do this. For anyone that doesn't know, when we're in an instance, like, we don't get our increased modifiers from landscape difficulty because it's just, it only is active when you're in the landscape. But I think it's a good thing. Instances can be hard, exactly, yeah. So I think it is a good thing. Like, look at this. Like, out of nowhere, we get, like, an army after us. And it doesn't really specify anything about it being, like, a fellowship quest or anything, you know. If we were in, landscape difficulty, it would... Like, some of these instances would be brutal. Like, the instance in Weathertop, I feel like that instance I die on so many times on characters before I get to level 20, or it's around level 20, I think. By, like, the troll up there.
How can I be of service?
Alright. Ooh, we get to pick a cool item. Right. That's 6/6. Is there anything more than 6? 6, 2. The solo one on Weathertop? Yeah, yeah. But maybe it's also because you know, you can like do it as a fellowship. And I think sometimes on like back in the day, I would accidentally click like fellowship and then I'd go die from it accidentally. I also feel like it used to be harder. I feel like they did something to make it easier, but I can remember even the solo one back in the day was like struggle. It could also just have been me being little wee Beveridge, not knowing what I was doing. Do we want that? That gives power. We don't want that. I think this is the best one. Might, vitality, parry, rating, critical defense. Yep, I've died there a few times myself. There you go. I'm glad it's not just me. I think it catches you kind of unaware as well, because up until that point, you're not really expecting an instance like that, and then suddenly you're like left alone. The ranger comes with you a little bit, and then he's like, all right, see you later, and then just leaves, and you've got to kind of push up on your own. And then you're fighting up the guys up on Weathertop, and the troll comes out of there, and then an Urukai comes out. It's like, yeah, it's a bit insane. Well, I'm being really indecisive here, but I think we want this one. Yeah, let's just get it. Alright. Okay. I think we've got to pick up 2 more quests from people, and then we have the choice cuts of meat as well.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I've played there only as a red hunter. True, okay, yeah, you kind of would be like standing still, sort of.
Stay and hear me out.
That would be sort of hard. That could be hard because you get like you get sort of surrounded by guys. Did you do that instance on this character? I think I missed it. I did do it, yeah. Yep. It may have been at the start of a stream sometime. I think I can remember that. Like, did it at the start of the stream just in case I died and it was embarrassing. Probably. But yeah, we did do it. I remember doing it and being like, oh, here we go. And I was really careful the whole time. But then it was an instance, so I was like, ah, oh, right. And it ended up being like quite easy because we're so built for landscape difficulty. All of our gear is so good, you know? Oh, yeah. Azrathor, welcome into the chat. How you going? Hope you're well. Hello, tested the Moria well, and it's still survivable. Okay. Well, you can go try it on a hardcore character, and then, and then I'll follow suit. That's good to know, though. Took a few tries. True. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And is it a bit random, or is it kind of like what you're talking about where you kind of have to slide Halo style? Or is it more just you've got to kind of aim in a certain spot? Because I feel like that's what some people were saying, that you just, there's a part, like a puddle that if you land in is fine or something, but I don't know. Or do you have to actually slide off the well? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Escape from... You were chasing Slack Jeff through there as Gollum and gave him the full Mora experience. Yeah, I was, I popped into his stream the other day because I raided Gantaran, and then he raided Slack Jeff like straight afterwards. So I was hanging out there. I did see you as Gollum there. I thought that was hilarious. Just giving him that actual Mora experience. That's so cool. Hiding around the corners and stuff. It was great. I love that. You definitely got me the other day. It was hilarious. And you would, and you'll like to see that at the start of the stream I respect, and I have Armor Crush now at max rank. I got in and it was the first thing I thought of. I thought, oh. So yeah, definitely is that's a big one to have, you know. It's crushing time, yeah. Love the Jesus clip. Yeah, there's a clip on the YouTube, Azrathor, from when you were over in, when you got me in Evendim with the beam of light. I thought was hilarious. I had to clip one of those parts from the stream. Yeah. God, I was just so gullible as well to it all night. Like, it took me so long to realize. I'm too stuck in my little streaming element that I just get so gullible of things and like miss jokes and. Alright. Made it funnier though? Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, genuine reactions, you know? Yeah, like for the good more than half of that stream, I was just convinced that we were just at the same place at the same time, you know? And I think it was because the other day that I'd seen you at the party tree and I logged out next to you, I was thinking like, oh, maybe he's not, you know, in the chat or watching. He might just, we could just be coincidence again, you know? So I was kind of, I kept thinking that, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Well, I guess Twitch doesn't make it obvious. You had a new viewer when I snuck up on you near Othrakar. Yeah, for sure. And I'm not paying super attention to that, you know, who's coming in and out. And you know, you get like a follower list. You can kind of see who's in the chat, but I don't like to, you know, look at it too much. You know, it's kind of makes that sort of thing where you changes the way you kind of reacting to things. I've liked getting used to just streaming to. Like, to no one in the beginning, you know, and like just kind of creating a fun environment. Because it's been good to kind of get used to just doing my thing and, yeah. Practice the yapping, exactly, yeah. Exactly. Practice the self-induced yapping. What are we overlapping here? We're overlapping villains and bears. Ah, bears, okay. I know, my family, I know. It's a shame. I can't think of anything to say that's softening the fact that we have to go hunt bears. I was trying to think of like how I can make it feel less, but there is no way. We are just gonna have to go kill bears and be sad about it. I mean, we could also not kill bears. We could also just not do the quest. Which, I mean... Though I feel like we've come this far killing bears, we can't stop now. Like, maybe if we, from the start, decided to not kill bears, but... I've considered streaming, but I use LOTRO as my chill time at the end of the day. And I feel like I'd have to put more effort in if I was streaming than chill time, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like that as well. Like, I've played Lord of the Rings online for many, many years. I think, like, probably similar time to you, because I think you were saying about, like, 15 so years, right? I definitely haven't played as much as you. You were saying, you know, you've got, like, nearly a year worth of game time in your character, but... It's my chill game as well. I think the whole hardcore thing, there's an idea that I kind of came up to do on LOTRO that made me go like, oh, that'd be a good thing to stream, you know? Because it feels a bit more like intense rather than just that chill sort of lax thing. But I think I have the 11-year frame. What do I have? Yeah, I've got 14-year frame. Yeah, you've definitely got way more game time than me, though. I like having the Mordor 10-year frame on. It feels hardcore, you know. But I mean, if you guys want to see what the 14-year looks like, ah, la, 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 it's like that. Ah, la, la. I should rock it more, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking when you were talking about Bjornings being vegetarians, I remember in the Hobbit book, when they visit Bjorn, he doesn't eat meat. He has all of the animal friends, and Gandalf says the dwarfs can't hurt them. Ah, yeah, true. Of course. Yeah, 11-year frame. Harold has only the 6-year frame. That's awesome, though. That's great. The frame's a funny thing, you know, because it's such a, like, a foam, like, you know, look at me, I got my frame. Was glad to finally get my 11s emote. True. My portrait frame list fills 3/4 of my screen. Wow. Just from all the ones you've unlocked. Oh, because you'd have all, like, have you played on, like, the legendary servers and you've done, like, all through that, I assume, then as well? Because you get ones for that. Like, I've got, like, the Adventure Seeker frame. I think that's from one of them. And Poison don't... Yeah, you've got the potato one, which I don't know if we have on this character, but that's from something. I can't remember what that's from. You've got 56. Wow! Wowee! How does it scroll? Or does it just keep going down? Like, does it have... I assume it doesn't have any scroll functionality, right? So if it gets off the edge of the screen, it's just... It's all over. Right? Or maybe they haven't... Maybe they know they have enough frames that it's not going to go off the edge of the screen, but I guess if you're playing at a lower resolution, it would just go off. No, there isn't? Yeah, God. Your favorite is the Shelob frame. From Remorchen. Ooh, okay. I love the frames. I use the flower one, but I don't have that many. I think my account is 11 years old too. Yeah, true. Yeah, the frames are really nice. And it's cool. Yeah, cool. It's cool when they sort of have them for events and stuff. Like, I think recently there was a coupon, like a while back. Recently, it was probably like a year or two ago, for like the dragon frame, which I did get on one character. But it was a shame because I think some of those ones are like character only, which is a shame. But a lot of them are account wide, which is cool. The blue dragon frame was pretty cool. The potato one Poisonberry has was a coupon one as well. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, character only ones are annoying. It's great if you're a main, you know, play a main a lot, but the reward track is bad for that, only gives one of the pets. Oh yeah, because the reward track is account wide, isn't it? But then the rewards you get from it are like only character something. That's a really good point. Yeah, that sucks. I guess that's the thing though, like if you're collecting pets or like mounts, you kind of have to choose like a character to do that on, like to have a main for that. Like I'd say like, because I have a main, but the only reason they're a main is because they're the character I collect all, like I've tried to collect as many mounts and pets and things on. And I like doing it on other characters as well, but that one's more like I look, you know, I look on my big list and I try to do the festival every sort of time it comes out, which I actually should do. I actually should log over onto that character and do a bit of festival on that. If you're desperate to have more, you need to do it on another server and then transfer. Yeah, exactly. That's wild. And then what you're paying, like how much to transfer? Like, nah, that's, yeah. That's where you just got to choose to have one character, I guess, that has it, you know, has them. But how annoying is it, like, if you accidentally, like, collect the rewards on the wrong character, though? Like, yeah, that would suck. It's like $20 to transfer. Yeah, that's... Oof. Oof. Probably just be able to buy the same pet on the LOTRO store for like a quarter of that cost. if it's on there, you know. Alright. There's, and then we're going to go up here. Oh, actually, I've got a question for you, Azrathor, because I was asking before that I should ask some veterans. What are your suggestions for virtue traits for Bjorning, especially a tanky Bjorning? At the moment, like, I picked Zeal because I feel like that's just obvious, right? And then I also picked, like, Loyalty because of, like, incoming healing. And then the others I kind of picked was from the Virtuous trait that we have here from Bjorning. But I kind of, like, picked all defensive things, and I've kind of been weighing up, like, what is actually valuable and stuff. And also, yeah, have to hope they'll never release a new class that I find more compelling than the Bear, for sure. And that's scary, isn't it? Because it's like, that was a newish class as well, so who knows? Fidelity is high value. Okay. I don't even have Fidelity, do I? Well, I'm going to put that on leveling. So I reckon I'd swap out Fidelity for, like, Fortitude, Honor, or Empathy? Fortitude, Honor, or Empathy. Yeah, which is one of those three. I'd swap Empathy for something. Okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, because that's just, like, armor value, create, defense. Yeah, okay. This actually gives me stats, like Vitality. Loyalty gives me lots of stats. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Empathy... The other way, right? Empathy is, like, less than Fidel... Like, or as in swap that for, Yeah. Okay. Hello, Dante. Welcome in. Hope you're well. What's the core stats for Bjorning? It's mainly might and vitality, and then fate is like your extra stat that doesn't do really a lot, but it's like your dump stat, I guess, that sort of, you know. But yeah, might is the main one, and then vitality for like sort of health. I think, what does it say? Might gives you, yeah, your physical, like, mastery, all the sort of good stuff. Vitality gives you in combat morale and non-combat and max morale, and then fate gives you like morale as well. Fate is like the same as vitality for Bjornings, but like half the stats, or it's like maybe 0.3, something like that. Yeah, swap, and then that would be a decent 5. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, loyalty, seal, fortitude, honor, and then fidelity. Cool. Your tank build uses compassion, vitality, fortitude, honor, and loyalty. Right, okay, so pretty similar, but I guess not zeal. It's just like, because you don't need the stats as much for a tank. So that's cool. So I guess it's essentially like swapping compassion for zeal, which, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Zeal is great, exactly. But I feel like Zeal's the only offensive one I want. The others kind of feel like not worth it as much, but Zeal, because it's just might, is great. If we got anything out of agility and that sort of stuff as well, I feel like it would be worth like going to one of those others, but yeah. Bjorning, yeah, like Harold was asking, like Bjorning's main stat is just might. And because you don't have power as a Bjorning, you don't have like mana or anything like that. And I think Azrathor, you were actually saying this last stream that Fate normally is like your power regeneration and stuff. So because Bjorning doesn't have that, it gives you morale instead. Okay. Alright. Kill some more veterans and go up here. Alright. True ready do determination since agility gives mastering crit. Oh, okay, yeah, true. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and I guess agility, yeah, you're right. Like, agility is a good thing to get, but I guess gear-wise, you barely ever find gear that has might and agility, right? Because it's like, your main stat is normally either, like, might, agility, or will, I'm pretty sure, right? It's like one of those three. Is there any classes that use, like, fate as a main stat? I don't think so, right? Because vitality is, like, the health off stat, and then fate is, like, the power off stat. That would be kind of funny, though. Yeah, no? Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go, you whispered me something. Vitality, agility. Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of what you're... That's a normal item endgame-wise, right? Where you have your health stat, your main stat, and then, like, critical and physical rating and stuff. Oh, okay. So that's used from items that are used on might and agility characters. Right. Is it because of the physical mastery? That, like... Because that is actually the majority of the damage? Can I move this item up here? Yeah. It's just the only of its kind, right? Yeah, you want the set bonuses, yeah. God. Oh. Dude, getting to endgame, like, on the hardcore would be so awesome. We were talking about the other night, like, if we do die, like, getting a main character set up would be kind of nice. I'm sure it wouldn't be as popular for people to watch, but that's, like, fine. Like, we could just kind of, like, level up a character. Oh, one piece is might and one is agility in the set. I see, okay. Right. Man, I love little set bonuses like that, you know. Attacks have a 5% chance to proc, plus 5% damage, melee and range, duration for 10 seconds. Like, procs, man, procs. Love procs. Geez, I have so many work stuff to do and I would like to go with LOTRO. Oh. Well, look, Dante, at least you can chill and you can watch me play while you work. And then you can play later, right? I assume... Do you work over the weekends as well? Or is this like Friday for you? I use this on every DPS class. On any damage, reflect, vitality, critical, agility, oh yeah. That's cool. It's Happy Friday for you? There you go. Well, Happy Friday. Yeah, we're going to do a big stream tonight. I'm probably not going to be streaming over the weekend. I'm just taking a bit of a break to like catch up on like editing and that sort of thing and IRL stuff. But yeah. Wanted to get like a good stream in today and get some progress in. Happy Friday for you as well, Harold. Nice, nice. There you go. Feels good. Well, yeah, it's like Friday night for me down here, down in the Australias. But I'm sure for you guys, it's like if you're in the EU, it's morning, you know, you still got to get through your Friday. What? No 24-hour stream? I wish. I wish. I genuinely would love to do some longer streams in the future, and I will. But just balancing IRL stuff at the moment is really it. Like, I stream sort of to the end of the day because that's when the baby's asleep, and yeah, I can get some good time in. You're in Norway, Harold? 12:30 here. Nice. There you go. So you'd be similar time to Dante in Poland. Heshraw, welcome into the chat. Hey mate, new here, just lurking. Just finished listening to the LOTRO audiobooks at work. Started rewatching the movies. Nice. Never played this game, but would you recommend a noob try this? I definitely would, especially if you've just been getting into the audiobooks and the books themselves. I love the movies, but I will say that I think Lord of the Rings Online is probably the best adaptation of Lord of the Rings out there. I love the movies as well in so much of a different way, but if you really love the books and the stories in those books, Lord of the Rings Online is essentially taking the books and turning it into a game. Oh god, Death, you... Oh, you scared me. Hello. And you get funny encounters like this, like Death following you around. But yeah. Oh, here's the blue, yeah. But yeah, I would say Heshraw, definitely try it out. You can play free to play from the beginning and just try it out, you know. But yeah, happy to hear you enjoying and getting back into Lord of the Rings for sure. Why can't I click on you? Oh, there you go. Ah, this one, yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I've got like the green one, I think, on another character. The green one's like not as nice as that, I feel like, though. That's really pretty. Yeah, it's alright, Azrithor, I was just trying to respond to that message. And also, yes, Heshraw, at the moment, there is a coupon code, and maybe this is a perfect time to actually do this while I'm here. There you go, Azrithor has just said it in chat, but I was going to sort of talk about this just briefly. That'll turn to a short for the YouTube. There is a new coupon code at the moment that is actually valid until the 3rd of November. The coupon code is Explore Our World, in all caps. And you get access to a heap of the quest packs in the game. All you have to do is just log on and go into the store, which I'll show real quick as well, and pop the coupon code in, and you get access to like all of Gondor, the Vales of Anduin, the Wildwood, Yondershire, Mordor, Minas Morgul, Gundabad, which pretty much all of the content up until the most recent expansion. So yeah, if you're wanting to come in and you're worried about having to sort of put money in and stuff, this content pack, you can actually probably come into the game free to play and play all the way up to like level 140 without putting any money in. So yeah, Explore Our World in all caps, which when you get into the game, you can go into the LOTRO store here once it loads, and let's see. Yeah, down here and redeem go. I'm going to redeem it as well, just in case I don't have any. I think I do have it all. But all you do is just pop it in down here, Explore Our World, coupon active. And you get all of these quest packs here. Look at that. All of different parts of Gondor, March of the King, the Black Gate, where Dragons Dell, further adventures of Bilbo Baggins. So there's a whole lot of content in here that's not just the expansions, but also, yeah, little sort of things as well. Yeah. Hello there, Death. Alright, I'm gonna get back to doing some stuff. Thanks, man. I'll suss it out for sure. I hadn't watched the movies for so long. Work for myself, so listen to the books now. I'm back in love with LOTRO for sure. Thanks, man. I'll suss out the code. Yeah, lovely. Well, enjoy. I hope you have a good one and enjoy that. What was I going to say as well? The audiobooks you're listening to, and I know you're saying you're lurking, so I won't ask you too many questions because I'm sure you want to get back to it, back to the lurk. But were you listening to the Andy Serkis audiobooks? Because I recently went back and started listening to the Andy Serkis audiobooks because he recorded audiobooks himself reading it, and that was just awesome. That was so cool watching. Also, thank you for the follow. Heshraw, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. and a festival to get some. Yeah, there's also a festival on at the moment as well. So if you're interested in like that at all, I mean, as a new player, it might be a bit overwhelming, the festival. The best advice I give you, Heshraw, is just like listening to the books. Just chill out and vibe and play the game. Like, if you enjoy the books and the movies in that sort of way, you'll enjoy it. Just pacing yourself through the game, reading all the dialogue. It's so well written, you know. But yeah. No, I wish I saw the Andy Serkis ones. True. I have listened to the other audiobooks as well, and they're just as good. But I found the Andy Serkis ones so awesome because he does all voices throughout the thing, and he has his own voices for Aragorn and Gandalf, and they honestly sound like the voices. I don't know if anyone knows the old school like Lord of the Rings animated movie. Like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, you know, with the animated version, it was like way before the original movies. The sort of voices that Andy Serkis stuff does reminds me a lot of that. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna get in here. Oh, and Harold, what server do you play on, Bev? I am on Glamdring. The current sort of new US server. Or one of them. There's, I think, another one as well, I can't remember the name of, but Glamdring is what we're on. I live in Australia, so the EU servers and the US servers are very much similar ping, but US servers are normally slightly better, so yeah. Yeah, nice, you're on Orcrist. Yeah, nice. I think Orcrist is the EU one, right? The EU equivalent of Glamdring. Because that's the two swords, right? That's Thorin's sword and Gandalf's sword from The Hobbit, for anyone that doesn't know that. I believe that's right. There's a guy that reads the Harry Potter books on Patreon, and I've listened to the whole series 3 times. He does voices as well. J. Scott reads. Yeah, cool. Do you think Amazon is going to release this Lord of the Rings MMORPG? Yeah, I've heard about it a lot. I don't know. Like, who knows? It's going to be interesting to see. I can't imagine it surviving that long. The things that they've said about it, I heard some stuff of them talking about, like, I can't remember exactly, but the way that they talked about things, they just expected, like, everyone that plays LOTRO to just stop playing and come and play their game. Like, it's like, they were kind of like, oh yeah, we're designing it expecting that just people are just going to turn up and quit the game. And it's like, guys... Oh. Sorry. Let me just, focus for a second. But yeah, I just think that it's completely out of touch for them to think that. And if that's their thought process going into all of that, I just don't think it's realistically going to be very good. It depends who's developing it as well. Like, for example, New World was developed under Amazon Studios, and the team that worked on New World did a really good job at part, you know, there was ups and downs, but they were a good, like, independent team that worked on it. So I think it just really depends as well if that MMO they're making is going to have such a, you know, a similar team. But yeah. I know you started on... Dante, you started on the RPE server. Looks like it's more popular than Grond and less overpopulated, so it's a sweet spot for me. Yeah, cool. Yep. I think New World was awesome. I'm such an MMORPG player, but I had fun. Yeah, I played New World on release as well, and it was so much fun playing on release. I think it's hard because it's a game that I think is a bit harder to maybe get back into, and it's why they did like a New World Eternium, that new one, because I think they needed to do another release to bring life back to it. But early on, like, New World was awesome. Seeing everyone figure out the game for the first time, have no idea what they were doing. There was no meta, you know, it was a lot of fun. But I think once the meta got developed, there was a bit of a hump where the game kind of just it died, like it lost a bit of love for a bit in the community, and then once the developers came back and realized that, they changed things and it was better. But I think it put off a lot of those newer players, and then they kind of left and never came back. Like me, like I haven't come back since then. I'd like to go back and try it and play again, but yeah, it was a really cool sort of setting. I think it was a little bit too sweet. Like I like more dark fantasy, you know, kind of everything. Yeah, true. For sure. And I mean, it gets pretty dark later on, and I think that's the thing, that the developers were really dedicated and listening to feedback constantly. They were constantly changing things, so it's definitely was cool to just see developers that were onto everything like that. Got to get some lunch now. See you in about 30 minutes, Harold. Have a lovely lunch, enjoy, and yeah, might see you in a bit. I definitely feel like I'm in my element playing an MMO while streaming though. Like, I really struggle with other games to like read chat and talk while playing. Even though we're playing a hardcore, like my fingers have their muscle memory, you know? But I did enjoy playing a bit of Age of Mythology the other night. That was a lot of fun. And we're going to do some more variety in the future. And actually, another game that I've kind of pushed onto my variety list that we'll probably do sooner because of a new update is No Man's Sky. I really want to go back and play No Man's Sky. They just put out a huge update that seems really cool. And yeah, I'd really love to play through that game again. It's come like a really long way. And I think also a lot of people don't realize that. People might have been turned off from when it was released and all the crap when it was released, and people just being, you know, like, this isn't what they promised and this sort of stuff, you know. But they've been working on that game ever since, and every content update they put out, which is a free content update, is awesome. It's so much content. So yeah. Yeah, might also do some like Dark Souls as well, and we have Subnautica. That's another sort of game that we're going to be playing soon. That's brand new for me. No Man's Sky I have played before, so it's going to be more like exploring the new things. But Subnautica I haven't touched at all, mate. I play like 5 minutes and then I stop and I quit because I was scared. But I feel like that'll be fun to play on stream. I started on the new server yesterday. I have so much fun. I recorded my gameplay and watched a few minutes of me playing, and you know what? Play like a silly boy. That's why you gotta lean into it, man. That's why I kind of like streaming, because I don't have a choice. I just turn on the stream and I'm there, you know. I don't get to edit it down much, you know, like I edit bits and pieces on the YouTube, but it's really only cutting off the start and the end. So I just kind of have to, yeah. Feet white walks. Oh, okay, they are there, but I gotta find more white walks. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier when you were struggling to select my bear. Oh yeah, it's often more reliable to click on the floating name to target stuff with weird hitboxes. Right, okay, yeah. Like right there. It's like there's 2 hitboxes, isn't there? Like there's the name hitbox and then the actual enemy. Because when I go between the name tag and then down onto the enemy, for a second it like unselects it. Like there's a little gap in between. So there must be an actual like UI collision on the name tag and then the hitbox around the sort of the entity. Yeah, that's cool. I've never really thought about that before. But like a tiny dude like this is quite hard to select on him. But yeah. But then what's annoying is you have to select over them to get the little pop-up that shows like what quests you have. Oh yeah. You turned off nameplates. Looks better. Yeah, I don't like to have nameplates off though, especially playing hardcore. We want to see where every mob is, and I'm a classic MMO player. Like you know, having nameplates off feels strange. It's super immersive though. I love how it looks. Like, look at that. Seeing those guys, like, walk around. Like, it is really nice. But, yeah, I use it... Like, it's a way for me to visually tell how close I am to guys. So, yeah. Hardcore with no UI next? Oh, my God. Yeah, like this, right? Where's my heal? Where's my heal? Where's my heal? Nah.